Hello, dear DSC candidates. Welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. I'm Koresh Babu, a retired lecturer in English from Hyderabad. In today's video, I'm going to explain the grammar questions given in the 2014 DSC SGT question paper. I request all of you to watch this video till the end without skipping it in the middle. I also request all of you to consider subscribing to my channel and also sharing this video with all your near and dear ones. If you have any grammar related issues, please text me all those issues on my WhatsApp number given in the description. Please make use of that number. Now let's get into the video. 76th question. Choose the appropriate question to get the reply. So what is the reply? What are the questions? Let us look at them. Okay, my father is a bank manager. This is what the reply. And what question do you have to pose in order to get this answer or reply? Let us look at the options given here. What work your father does? So the first one is wrong because it is wrong and ungrammatical. You cannot say what work your father does, right? And who is your father? This is also wrong because if anybody poses this kind of question to you, you must tell him your father's name. Whenever somebody says, who are you? Then you must say your name. I am Ravi, I am Ramesh, I am Mohan, something like that. So to this question, you must tell your father's name. My father is Rangayya, my father is Ramayya. So whatever it is, you have to mention. So therefore, this is wrong. Yes, this is not the relevant question to get this answer, right? And you go to the third one. What is your father? This is the relevant one. This is the right one. What is your father? Whenever somebody asks you this question, you must tell him about your father's profession, about your father's occupation or job. So then you have to say, my father is a bank manager. So to this question, this is the correct reply. So this is going to be the right appropriate question or right question, right? And now which work your father does? This fourth one is also wrong and this is ungrammatical. So first one, second one, fourth one are wrong and only the third one is the right option or right question to get this reply or answer. Okay, remember one important thing. Whenever somebody asks you, who are you? Whenever somebody says, who are you? Then you must tell him that I am like this. Your answer must be, I am Ravi or I am Rakesh, whatever it is. With this question, whenever somebody asks you this question, you must tell him is your name. And whenever somebody asks you this question, what are you? When somebody asks you this question, you must say, I am a teacher. You must tell him your profession. I am a teacher. I am a doctor. I am a police officer. Whatever you are, you have to mention here to this question. So, who are you? You have to tell your name. What are you? You have to tell him what you are. Okay, see, keep these two things in your mind. That is the additional information. And now your answer is the third one. And now let's move on to the next question. 77th question. You don't need this word, you should cross it. Whenever you don't need any word, what do? You should cross it dash. Here dash is given. What to use in that dash or in that blank? Okay, let us look at the options. Identify the correct preposition. He's asking you to fill in the blank with a suitable preposition, correct preposition, appropriate preposition. What are the options given? Down, cross, this is the verb. Cross down, no. Cross out, yes. Cross over, no. Cross up, no. Yes, because cross out means what? Strike off. Cross out means when it becomes cross out, okay, cross out means it's a phrasal verb. Cross is a normal verb. Cross out is a phrasal verb. Whenever cross out is said, used in this way, it is used in the sense of strike off. My teacher is crossing out my grammatical mistakes. So, for example, if this is wrong, so somebody says crossing out means, oh, teacher is wrong. You must say, I am a lecturer. So now this is crossing off. Crossing out means this is the way. So I am Ravi. No, I am not Ravi. I am Rakesh. Something like that. Who are you? Not who. Who? Like that. Crossing out means striking off. Okay, cross out. So here this cross out must be used. Okay, and cross down, there is no any phrasal verb with the down, and therefore this is absolutely wrong. Cross over is there. Cross over means to go from one side to the other. Children, be careful while crossing over the road. While crossing over the road means from going from one side to the other. That is the meaning. Crossing over. Crossing the road, correct. Crossing over the road, that is also correct. Crossing over means to go from one side to the other. That's it. Cross up means confuse. Okay, one meaning. And cross up means deceive is also there. There are cross up. Cross up. Cross up means deceive. Don't try to cross me up. Don't try to cross me up means don't try to confuse me. Don't try to deceive me. The treasure map, the route map to the treasure, okay, the hidden treasure. The treasure map was deliberately drawn to cross us up. To cross us up means to deceive us. That map was drawn to deceive us, to cross us up. So here cross up is there, cross over is there, cross out is there, but cross down is not there. So here of these four options, the first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right option. Cross out is the right one. Cross out means strike off, kottiveyu, something like that in Telugu. And now let's move on to the other questions. 78th question. Identify the part of speech of the underlined word in this sentence. Some sentence is given, and in that sentence some word is underlined. You have to identify the part of speech of that word, right? And what is that sentence? Okay, she wrote all her answers neatly and correctly, and this is the word underlined. Okay, and I have underlined it, and I have also colored it. I have written it in red color, right? And what are the options given? Verb. And is not a verb, and is not a noun, and is a conjunction, and is not a preposition. So it is and is not a verb. You know that very well. And is not a noun, not a preposition. It's only a conjunction. Moreover, it is a coordinating conjunction. And your answer is going to be the third one, right? And now you go to the next question, 79th one. God performs miracles in the lives of people who trust Him. The word miracle means miracle. Miracle means what? Miracle. In Telugu, miracle. It's a miracle. Adbhutamu. It's a miracle. Okay. Miracle. What is that miracle? An event performed by man? No. A very common event? No. An event impossible to God? No. A wonderful. When all these three options are wrong, automatically the fourth one must be the right answer. That is only that. A wonderful event believed to be bestowed upon. That is called a miracle. Adbhutamu. Right. So here this first three options are wrong, and only the fourth one is the right one. And now let's move on to other questions. 80th question. He dash fall down just as he was getting off the bus. He was getting off. Getting off means getting from the bus. That is the meaning, right? And here is a blank given in this sentence, and naturally the examiner is going to ask you to fill in the blank with the appropriate verb. Okay, let us look at the instruction given by the examiner. Identify the correct form of the verb given in the brackets. Okay, what is the correct form to be used in this? Okay, here has fallen. No. Fell, yes. Was fallen, no. Is fallen, no. First one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. Why? Why is this right and why all others are wrong? Means you must know the logical explanation behind this. Because in one part of the sentence there is past continuous tense. Okay, he was getting off means this is past continuous. Whenever there is past continuous tense, in the other part of the sentence there must be simple past. That means past continuous is always used in combination with the simple past. This is the rule. Now, let's move on to the next question. 81st question. Complete the sentence choosing the suitable alternative. What is the suitable alternative that we have to choose? Everyone has heard of United Team. Okay. They are the dash famous football team in the world. So here is given a blank. You have to fill in the blank with a suitable alternative. So what are the options given here? More famous? No. Most famous? Yes. Fame? No. familiar? No. So first, third, fourth are wrong. Only the second one is the right one, because in this you have to use only the superlative degree adjective. Because you look at the sentence, everyone has heard of United team. Okay, you know very well about this United team, right? They are the dash famous football team. Dash famous means, what do you say? That is only the in the world that is football team. In the world, famous football team means that must be only one football team. That's why the moreover definite article is given here. It is always used before the superlative degree adjective. The most famous. Okay. Therefore, the second one is going to be the suitable alternative to be used in this blank. So your answer is going to be the second one. And now let's move on to the next question. 82nd question. Complete the sentence with the right question tag. Okay. He's asking you to choose the right question tag. Okay. What is the sentence? I am a doctor, and you have to use the right question tag. What are the options given here? Isn't it? No. Amn't I? No. Am I? No. First one, second one, fourth one are wrong, and aren't I is only the right one. This is only the right answer. Okay, right option, right answer. I am a doctor. Remember, with I am, whenever there is given a sentence in the examination with I am, you have to say aren't I? I am a teacher. Okay, with I am, you must always use aren't I. This is a fixed one. You cannot say amn't I or am I or something like that, but you should not use. Only you have to use aren't I. As okay, say, but I am a professor, whatever it is. Okay, I am a professor. Aren't I? Aren't I? So this is only the question tag fixed for this I am. Okay, for this question. Okay, and for negative statement, I am not a teacher. This one. For this, you simply say, am I? This is okay. You are taking these two things, am I? Okay, for a negative statement. But a positive statement, you must always use only aren't I, aren't I, aren't I. Please keep this point in your mind. Okay. Now, let's go to the next question. She drinks milk daily. This is the statement given. And what is the examiner asking you to do? The negative form of the sentence is asking you to give the negative form of this. This is in the assertive sentence. Okay. AS means assertive sentence. Assertive sentence means a normal sentence, a simple sentence beginning with the subject. So she drinks milk daily. That is the sentence, right? Now he is asking you to change it into the negative form. Negative form. Whenever you change this into the negative form, remember the rule is you must use subject plus helping verb plus not plus verb. Okay, this must be the pattern. Subject must be there. Okay, after that helping verb must be used. After that not must be used. After that the verb must be, the main verb must be used. This is the verb pattern. This is the formula. But here, let us see that now. She is there. But this is in the simple present. What is the tense of this sentence? Simple present. In the simple present, you don't find helping verbs. Of all the 12 subtenses, only in the 2 subtenses, we don't find helping verbs. That is simple present tense and simple past tense. Okay. So to change them into negative statement, we must borrow do or does from outside as a helping verb. So as a helping verb, we are borrowing does here, because for he, she, it, okay, for he, she, it, we use he, she, it. Okay. For he, she, it, we use does. For all other persons, we use do. We use do as a helping verb. So here the subject is she. For she, what do? We use does. For negative, since it is a negative statement, we have to use not. Helping verb is there, not is there. These two things are okay. After that, you have to use the write the normal verb. What is the verb here given? Drink. So drink should be given. It is drinks in the normal sentence, but in the negative sentence, this yes is dropped. Don't use yes after this. You cannot say she does not drinks, but you should say she does not drink. Only in the assertive sentence, after he, she, it, we use this yes. But whenever you change it into the negative sentence, this yes is gone. Therefore, you should say she does not drink milk daily. Whatever it is, that is there. The formula is subject, afterwards helping verb plus not plus main verb. That is the rule. So here helping verb not verb. Okay, this is there. And now this is how we have to change this assertive sentence into negative sentence or negative statement. Now let us look at the options given. She did not, because this is in the simple present tense. Did not is used. Okay, therefore this is wrong. And when you change this into simple negative sentence, you do not use do not. Okay, you do not use do not. Do not is used for what? Do not is used for I, okay, we, you, they. For these persons, do not. For he, she, it. For these persons, third person singular, this is called. For third person singular, does not. So therefore here do not is given. This is wrong, and therefore it is wrong. She won't is not used. Wrong. First one, second one, third one, these three sentences are wrong. And she doesn't, does not or doesn't, okay, it's a contracted form, no problem. She doesn't drink milk. So this fourth one is going to be your answer. First three are wrong, and only the fourth one is the right one. Right. This is how you have to change this simple present into negative sentence. Okay. Now let's move on to other questions. 84th question. Identify the correct order of the words to make a meaningful sentence. What should be the correct order of the words given in this sentence? Okay, some sentence is given. In Paris a bit, my friend difficult is finding life. Now you have to keep all these words in a meaningful order. Okay, what is that meaningful order? Life is a bit difficult finding my friend in Paris. No. In Paris, my friend a bit. What is this meaningless sentence? Wrong. Ungrammatical and meaningless. And third one, my friend is finding life a bit difficult in Paris. This is absolutely correct. My friend is finding life a bit. A bit means a bit. What is that? Fifth one and sixth one, seventh one, eighth one. So it's like that. Okay, my friend is finding life a bit difficult in Paris. So this is the right sentence. Okay, a bit difficult in Paris, my friend life is finding. No, this is also absolutely wrong and meaningless. Okay, 1, 2, 4 are wrong, and only the third one is the right one. And now let's move on to the next question. Identify the word with the correct spelling. Correct spelling is there. What is that correct spelling? What is that word? Let us look at the unanimously. This word is all about the word unanimously. So let us first of all write the word here. Let me write the word here. You, na, ni, ni, must, li. Whenever you want to give the correct spelling of any word, you must cut the word into syllables. So I have cut the word into syllables. You is always you. Na, na. Ni, ni. Mus, us. Here it should be mus mus, but here o is silent, and this vowel sound, the Britishers use more vowel sounds. Okay, this I made it clear in my previous video also. That's why in the word color, see color, see color. See, actually, American spelling is color. Only two vowel sounds they have used in this word. This American spelling, and this British spelling is color. O is there, U is there. This only one vowel is necessary. Color. U is unnecessarily used in this word color by the Britishers. So that's why the Britishers make use of more vowel sounds in the words. So here, you, na, ni, must. mus must actually, but o is extra. This vowel sound is extra used. Okay, and li is always ly. The last li is always made of ly. Okay, ly. So unanimously. Where is this? Is the right spelling? Now where is that? See, you is there. Ni musli. So musli is there, but here na is not there. That's why this is wrong. You, na, ni, must. Mus is not there. Mus is there. Li is also okay. This is wrong. And you, na, ni, mustly, wrong. And o is missing in this. That's why this is wrong. So in the fourth one, you see you, na, ni, must, mus, ly. So this is absolutely right. 1, 2, 3 are wrong. Only the fourth one is the right one. And now let's move on to other questions. 86th one. Identify the correct form of the adverb to fill in the blank. Let us look at the sentence. The postman brings the mail dash. What to be used in this? What form of the adverb to be used in that? Okay. Politely, That's the first one is the right one. The postman brings the mail politely. This is absolutely right. Daily, no, because you don't get the mail every day. Okay, weekly once or twice, not daily. This is wrong. Respectfully, no. Okay, wisely, no. So second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right one. The postman brings the mail very politely, very courteously. Okay, so this word is the most fitting adverb in this blank, right? And now let's move on to the next question. Choose the set of words in alphabetical order. Set of words. What are the set of words? Okay, shiver, shriek, shake, shake. So all these words are there. So don't get confused. You write all of them in a vertical order. Shiver. Okay, let me write in a okay, like this. Shiver. Okay, shriek, shriek. S-H-R-I-E-K, shriek. Shake, S-H-A-K-E, shake. Shake is there, S-H-E-I-K, shake is there. So here, if you look at these four words written in the vertical order, SH, 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 common in all the four words, right? What is the next letter? What is the next letter? I is there, R is there, A is there. Which one comes first? I, R, A, E. These are the next letters. Which one comes first? This one comes first. This is the first one. Then comes after A, E comes first. This is the second one. After E, okay, I comes first or R? I. So third one. R, fourth one. So in this way, you can easily add first to second. So shake is going to be the first word. Where is the first word? First word is in all these words. Shake is there. After that, shake is there. Yes, it's H-A-K. So shake, shake. Okay. Right, and third one is the shiver is there. Okay, shriek is there. This word. So here the second one is the right one. First one, third one, fourth one are wrong. You see that shake is again here. Shake is there. Shriek is, but this is like this is given. Fourth one is given here. Third one is given here. That's why this is wrong. Shiver. This is wrong. The third one is wrong. Fourth one is wrong. Only the second one is the right one. Okay. Now let's move on to other questions. 88th one. Identify the latter part of the sentence given. What is the latter part? Means second part. In other words, second part. Okay, latter part of the sentence. What is the sentence? What should be the latter part? Let us look at that. I had better reserve a seat today. I had better reserve a seat today. What should be the? This is the first part of the first part. Okay, first part. What should be the second part? Okay. Second part, let us choose it from the options given below. What are the options given here? In case the train is full tomorrow, the very first one is the right one, right? Unless the train is full tomorrow, no. While the train is full tomorrow, no. If the train is full tomorrow, no. So here, I had better reserve a seat today. It is better on my part to reserve a seat today in case the train is full tomorrow. This in case is there. In case and if both are the same in meaning, but their usage is slightly different. This if indicates only a condition. Yes, if it rains, condition. See, example I'll give you here. If it rains, right, we shall stay home. We shall stay home. We shall stay indoors. That is the. It's a condition. If this condition is fulfilled, this will take place. If indicates only a condition, but in case indicates a probable, probable future event. A probable future event. So tomorrow the train is going to be full. It's a probable thing. It's a future probable event. This might take place or not, that's a different thing, but it's a probable event. Tomorrow the train is going to be full. That is, a future probable event. So that's why this in case indicates a probable future event. Okay, what is that? I shall, one example. I shall take an umbrella with me in case it rains. I shall take an umbrella with me in case it rains. It's a probable possible event. It's a probable or possible future event. It's likely to rain. So in case it rains, it's a probable future event. It's a possible future event. So this in case indicates only that possible future event. Okay. So that's why I'm carrying an umbrella with me. So if indicates only a condition, but in case indicates a probable future event. So that's why here it's a probable future event. The train is going to be full. That's why in case is most relevant in the second part, and not this if one. So here in case, please look at the difference between these two things. Two examples are given. So the second part. So second one, third one, fourth one are wrong, and only the first one is going to be your answer. Right, and please keep this point in your mind. And now let's move on to the next question. 89th question. The box contained old books. The verb in this sentence. This is the verb given in the red color. So the verb in this sentence denotes means indicates what? Options are given. Action, no. State of being, no. Ability, no. State of possession. The box contains. It's a possession. The box contained old books. Containing. Consisting of. The book contains 50 pages. It indicates a state of possession. The book contains 50 pages, or the book consists of 50 pages. Okay, right. Here contain is this verb that indicates a state of possession. All others are wrong. Only the third one is going to be the right option. And now let's move on to other questions. 90th question. I helped dash one-eyed beggar while coming to school. So this is the statement or sentence, and in this sentence a blank is also given, and the examiner must be asking you to fill in this blank with a suitable article, I think, because the article to be placed in the blank is what article to be used in this. So what are the options given here? A, absolutely correct, and wrong. B, wrong. No word is necessary, wrong. So only A should be used here in this blank, because this word is beginning with what? O, one-eyed beggar. Let me tell you something about this O. Remember, O is by birth a vowel. By birth a vowel. But it gives two sounds. Okay, it gives two sounds. Okay. Whenever it gives you the sound of A or O, you must think it is a vowel sound. Vowel is different from vowel sound, different. Please try to understand this. Whenever this gives you the sound of A, let me write it clearly, visually, A or O, then you must think it is a vowel sound. Whenever it gives you the sound of Va, you must think it is a consonantal sound. Very simple. So here for vowel sound, one example: orange, A, orphan, A, O, oak tree, O, ocean, O. So these are all the examples of the vowel sound of this O, and a wa sound is there. Wa, this O gives this wa sound only in one word, that is one. This O gives you the sound of va only in one word, that is one. That's why 1 rupee coin. So O is in this one. O always gives a consonantal sound, and you know very well there is a rule in the English language. A is used before the words beginning with a consonantal sound, and is used before the words beginning with a vowel sound. So here the word is beginning with a consonantal sound, and therefore we have to use A before that. A 1 rupee coin. So that's why this answer is logically correct. So now let's move on to the next question. Identify the correct sentence. Okay, he is asking you to choose the correct sentence. What is that? I have written the letter with ink. I have written the letter by ink. No. I have written the letter in ink. Yes. I have written the letter through ink. No. So dear DSC candidates, please remember one thing. You have to use always in ink, in pencil. In ink means with a pen. In ink means with a pen. That's another meaning. So I have written the letter with a pen. That's okay. I have written the letter in ink. In ink means yes, again with a pen. That is the meaning. So here with ink wrong, by ink wrong, through ink wrong. Only in ink is the right one. So your option is going to be the third one. All others are the wrong options. Okay. And now let's move on to the next question. 92nd one. Identify the type of sentence given below. Is asking you to choose the type of sentence of the given sentence. Okay. Lata said, "Let me have an ice cream." This is the sentence. Okay. What kind of sentence is that? What type of sentence is that? Let us look at the options. Assertive sentence. I have already told you about that. Assertive sentence means a normal sentence. Okay. Normal sentence or ordinary sentence. Ordinary sentence or normal sentence beginning with a subject. Okay. But here this is not this assertive sentence, wrong. Imperative sentence, right. Interrogative sentence means okay, this is also wrong. Exclamative sentence, wrong. So assertive sentence means just now I have told you that it is a normal sentence or ordinary sentence. So this let me have an ice cream is not an assertive sentence, therefore this is wrong. And interrogative sentence means a question. In other words, question. Okay. Question. This is not a question, therefore it's not an interrogative sentence. Exclamatory sentence means the sentence that expresses a sudden strong feeling is called an exclamatory sentence, as therefore it is also not an exclamatory sentence. And in this way, first one, third one, fourth one are wrong, only the second one is the right one. Imperative sentence. Imperative sentence means what? A sentence that contains an order, a command, a request, a suggestion, a piece of advice, okay, etc. Is called an imperative sentence. And remember, it has got 4 features. They generally begin with a base form verb. Okay, base form. BV means a base form verb. Okay, they also begin with please. Okay, they also begin with let. They also begin with don't. These are the 4 features of the imperative sentences. These imperative sentences generally begin with a base form verb. Come here, stand up, go there. They are all base form verbs. Please come here. Please sit down. Please take these. Please sentences. Let me go out. Let me sing a song. Let them watch the TV. So let sentences. And don't smoke here. Don't play outside. Don't watch the TV. So in this way, these imperative sentences will begin with these 4 things. So here the sentence is beginning with the letter, and therefore it is an imperative sentence. This is the logical explanation. Please, in the examination, he might give you a sentence with them also, a base form verb. Please, let, don't. Please keep this point in your mind, and you can easily identify that kind of sentence, right? And now let's move on to the next question. 93rd one. Identify the correct reported speech form of correct. Reported speech means correct indirect speech. Reported speech means I have already told you indirect speech. Okay, indirect speech. What is that sentence? Let us see that. Geeta said, "It is a wonderful adventure." It's a very simple sentence. Okay, you can easily do that. Okay, now let us do it on our own before we choose the right option from the given options. Okay, what is that? Okay, let us do it. It is a wonderful adventure. So here you see that Geeta said. So the sentence given in the direct speech. Direct speech means whatever the sentence given in the inverted commas is called the direct speech. And what is this sentence? Ordinary sentence or assertive sentence, a normal sentence, a simple sentence. You can call that by any name like this. Geeta said. So whenever there is a not ordinary sentence in the direct speech, to connect this direct speech and this reporting verb, okay, reporting verb. This is called reporting verb. Said is the reporting verb. So between this, we must use that as a connecting word. You must use that as a connecting word. Afterwards, what should we do? It is there. It should be used as it is. Is must be turned into was. A wonderful adventure. A wonderful adventure. Okay. That there will be no change at all in the remaining part of the sentence. So Geeta said that it was a wonderful adventure. This is how we have to change this direct speech into indirect speech. And now let us check whether this answer is there in the given options or not. Now let us look at the options given. Geeta exclaimed that it was a wonderful adventure. See, the first one is the wrong one because the said is turned into exclaimed. The reporting verb said should not be changed into exclaimed. Since it is changed into exclaimed, this is the wrong one, right? And now go to the second one. Geeta said it was a wonderful adventure. Okay, said it was a wonderful adventure. So the second one is the right one. Of course, you can mention the connecting word that. Sometimes you can also skip it. There will be no problem at all. There will be no change at all in the meaning. So Geeta said that it was a wonderful adventure. That is right. Geeta said it was a wonderful adventure. That's also right. Then anyway, the second one is the right one. And you go to the third one. Geeta says. When there is said, it cannot be turned into says. Therefore, this is wrong. And fourth one, Geeta exclaimed. Again, said is turned into exclaimed. That's why this is wrong. First one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. And now let's move on to the other questions. 94th one, identify the polite form of the sentence. Polite form of the sentence. What is the polite form of the sentence? Give me a pen. This is the sentence given. And what should be the polite form of asking this? Okay. Give me a sentence, give me a pen. If you ask in this way, it looks somewhat vulgar and impolite. You cannot say, you cannot ask anybody in this way. Hey, give me a pen. You cannot ask it. You can ask it, but of your equals. You can ask this of your equals, okay? But you cannot ask in this way other elders or other people, unknown people. Give me a pen, you cannot say. So what is the most polite form of this one means? Let us look at the options given. Will you give me a pen? No. Will is less polite. Therefore, this is wrong. Would you is more polite, but here, would you give me your pen? Here, your is not there. Therefore, this is wrong. Would is more polite. Of course, it's correct. But here, your is there, it's wrong. And could you please give me a pen? This is absolutely correct. And here, fourth one is there. Can you give me your pen? Again, your is given. So, can is also less polite and therefore this is wrong. So, first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is going to be your answer. You have to say, could you please give me a pen? Don't ask anybody in this way. Give me a pen. This is bad and vulgar, impolite. Okay, that's why you have to say, could you please give me a pen? You can also use this, would you? Would you please give me a pen? But here, your is unnecessarily used in this, and that's why this sentence has become wrong. Otherwise, this sentence would have become right. So anyway, he has slightly changed this sentence and made it wrong and all that. Because in the given question, your is not there. So anyway, first, second, fourth are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. And now let's move on to the next question. 95 to 98. 4 questions are given. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Fill in each of the numbered blanks in the following passage. Some passage is given with the most suitable word out of the alternatives below the passage given against each number. So against each number, some 4 alternatives are given, out of which you have to choose the most relevant, most appropriate one in the given blank. Okay, now let us look at the passage. This is a small passage, very beautiful passage. Okay, Arabia is largely a desert. Desert means everybody knows about a desert. Dhar desert, you know very well, in Rajasthan, and the Sahara desert, and several deserts are there. And what do you find in the desert? You find sand, and also what do you find in that? So let us look at that. Yes, boulders. Boulders means large rocks. Okay, as a large round big rocks are called boulders. Okay, this boulders you don't find in the desert. And pebbles, this is also wrong. Pebbles you find only on the beach. Okay, on the beaches only you find the pebbles. Pebbles means small stones, small round stones. They are worn out with the friction of water. With the friction of water, what happens now? They become small and round, smooth and everything. So they are called pebbles. In Telugu, you say gulakaralu, something like that. And stones means big stones. So these stones you don't find in the desert. You find only rocks. Rocks means what? A large rocks means big rocks are also there. But here rocks has another meaning. What is that? A large mass of stony material. Okay. Stony material. This is one of the meanings of that. Rocks means a large mass of, large means extensive mass of stony material, all stony material, small granules, gravel like things you can find in the sand, and rocks you find in the desert. Okay, right, that point is clear. So the second one is the right one, all others are the wrong ones. And you go to the next blank. In the desert there dash a few scattered springs of water. Scattered means spread here and there. Okay, there one, there, like the spread here and there, not all at one place, but they are scattered. You can find springs of water here and there in the desert. You can find springs of water, and they are called oasis or something, you know very well. And here there dash a few. A few means it is indicating more than one. That's why here you have to use what? Let us see that. Are must be used. The very first one you have to use. Were you should not use, because the passage is not in the past tense. There are a few scattered springs of water. You cannot use was. There was a few, because a few is plural. So was you cannot say. Where you cannot say. Okay, second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right one. There are a few scattered springs of water, and they are filled with green grass. Okay, fig trees, palm trees, dash them. And what to use in this 97th blank? What to use? Okay, trees, dash them. Dash them means what do you say? Around them, across them, along them, about them. What do you do? Across them you cannot say. Across means one from one end to the other. This is not useful. Along means along that is not there. About means that's correct. About means in the surroundings, that is the mean. But around is there. Around means in a circle way, on all sides. So this is what a spring take for granted. So on all sides in a circle. So this is called around. Around these springs of water, around these trees you can find, green grass you can find, fig trees you can find, palm trees you can find, around them. So that's why, and this is the right one, and all others are wrong. And the Arabs dash are not in the cities. Go to the 98th one. The Arabs dash are not in the cities, live in the desert throughout the year. So what to use in this? Let us look at the options given. That, who, which, whom. So here the Arabs that are not in the cities, okay, this can be used, okay, but more relevant, more appropriate is one is who. The Arabs who are not in the cities, the second one is the right one. Which you don't use for the people, and which is not correct, and whom you cannot use. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. Of course, this one is also almost correct. The Arabs that are not in the cities, that's right. The Arabs who are not in the cities. But comparatively, this is better. Okay, this is much better, more appropriate than this one. This is more appropriate than this one. Therefore, we are going with this, not with this one. So who should be used? So the second one. So what is that? So the Arabs who are not. So this is how we have to fill in this small passage in the examination. So now let's move on to the other questions. 99 to 103. Read the passage carefully and answer the questions given below it. So this is again a comprehension passage questions. So this you have to read the given passage and answer the questions that are given under that passage. Okay, right. I'll read this passage for you. Please, one cold night. Please listen to this very carefully. I'm going to give the meaning of this passage very briefly. Okay, one cold night, two poor, ragged, hungry boys. Poor, ragged means wearing tattered clothes. Tattered means torn clothes, you can say. The two poor, ragged, hungry boys met a gentleman who gave them each what he thought to be a 10 paise coin. So this gentleman thought he was giving them a 10 paise coin. But the boys found that the old man had made a mistake as soon as they reached a shop. So in the that was the night time, and the gentleman gave each boy what he thought to be a 10 paise coin. He thought he was giving each of the boys, 10 paise coin. But when the boys went to the nearby shop to buy something with that money, they found what happened. Okay, the boys found that the old man had made a mistake as soon as they reached it. They found that the gentleman had made a mistake. What is that? One of them said, "Look, the silly old man has given me a rupee instead of 10 paise. Instead of giving me a 10 paise, the old man thought he was giving them 10 paise, but actually he gave them 1 rupee coin. 1 rupee coin. So this one of the boys said, look, the silly old man has given me a rupee instead of 10 paise. Instead of 10 paise, that fellow gave me 1 rupee. He said, I shall have a good time until it is spent, and I'll spend this 1 rupee lavishly and buy this and that. With that, we can say 10 paise, 1 rupee. The other boy who found that he had also received a rupee instead of a 10 paise coin said, the other boy who also received a 1 rupee coin instead of the 10 paise coin. So he said, what did he do? You don't suppose that the gentleman really meant to give us this. And he was very thoughtful, and he was saying, no, the gentleman actually wanted to give us only 10 paise, but by mistake he gave us 1 rupee each, and that is the mistake on the part of that man. By mistake he has given us. So he was sure that the old gentleman had made a mistake in the dark. In the dark he had made this kind of mistake. Okay. Of course, he replied to his friend, and when he finds it out, he won't find me. The first boy said, by the time he finds he had given by mistake 1 rupee instead of 10 paise, by the time he won't find me again, the other boy said. But this boy says, the other boy says, was honest. The second boy was very honest, and he says, I don't touch this money and spend it. The next morning, the boy returned the coin to the gentleman. And the second boy was very honest. The first boy was not an honest boy, so he was not honest. The second boy is very honest, and that's why the next morning he went to the gentleman, which pleased the old man so much that he offered the boy who returned the coin a job. And he went to the gentleman's house and gave that 1 rupee coin. And sir, last night you gave us this 1 rupee coin by mistake instead of 10 paise. I returned this 1 rupee to you. So then the gentleman was very much pleased with his honesty, with his sincerity, and he what did he do? He offered the boy who returned the coin a job. Immediately said, you look to be very sincere and honest, so I am offering you a job. Please, you can join that job. You can do that job and get money. Okay. In that way, he offered the honest boy a job, right? So this is all about this beautiful passage. And now let us try to answer the questions given here under. 99th question. The incident probably took place in December, March, July, April. Okay. Here, how can you say that this incident happened in so and so month? It is very easy, because that cold night, the word cold is used in the first line of the passage. So from that you understand cold means cold weather will be found only in December, not in March, not in July, not in April. They are hot months. Now we are in March, okay, and we are already undergoing the heat of this summer, okay, the scorching sun and all that, right? So from that you understand this incident had taken place in the month of December or something like that. So all others are wrong. First December, the first option is the right one. Which of the following events happened first? Which of the following events happened first? Okay, the boys finding the mistakes? No. The boys discussing the mistakes? No. The old man searching them out to give them another coin each? No. The boys after getting the coins reaching a shop? This is the right one. This event happened first. The boys after getting the coins reaching a shop, they found out that the old man, the gentleman, had given them 1 rupee coin each instead of a 10 paise coin. So that is there. So all the three are wrong. Only the fourth one is the right one. And now let's move on to other questions. 101. One of the boys wanted. One of the boys, of the two boys, one is a dishonest boy, the other one is an honest boy. So, but one of the boys wanted, what did one of the boys want? To call the old man and return the coin. Okay, no. To happily spend the money. Yes, okay, that's the right one. Not to tell anyone about it, no. To throw the coin away, no. So, to call the old man and return the coin? No. To happily spend the money? Yes. This is what the dishonest boy, the insincere boy wanted to do that. So he wanted to happily spend the money. One of the boys wanted to happily spend the money. This is what one of the boys wanted to do. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. And you go to the next question. 1 or 2. Which of the following is not true in the passage? Which of the following is not true in the passage? What is that? The boys disagreed about what to do with the money. This is true. The old man had told the boys where he lived. No. This is not true. The old man had not told the boys where he lived. No. So this is the right one. This is not true according to this passage. The old man was happy to see the honest boy returning the coin. Yes, this is right. The old man gave the coin by mistake. Yes, this is right. First one is right. First one is true. Second one is true. Third, fourth one is true. That means this first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right option. That is, the old man had told the boys where he lived. This is not true according to this passage. So the second one is going to be your answer, right? And now let's move on to the next question. 1 or 3. When the honest boy returned the coin, the old man dash. When the honest boy, that is the second boy, returned the coin, what did the old man do? Was angry at the friend of the boy who returned the coin? Angry at the friend of the boy who returned the coin? No. Was he angry at the boy who did not return the coin? No. Was angry? No. Was happy and also offered the honest boy a job? Yeah, that is the correct one. Wanted the honest boy to bring his friend to him? No. So first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. He was happy and he offered the honest boy a job. Right. Now let's go to the fourth question. 104. To develop skills of speaking English among the pupils, the teacher must encourage them. To develop the speaking skills of the students, what must the teacher do? The teacher must encourage them. What? To speak in their mother tongue? No. To speak only after they have learnt at least 10 sentences? No. To take dictation? No. To speak English right from the day one? The fourth one is the right. So to improve the spoken English skills, you must try to speak only in the English language right from the day one. Whether it is right or wrong, you keep on speaking and speaking and speaking, and automatically you learn something. You start speaking something meaningful, and you first of all you lose your fear and shyness. That is very important. They are called inhibitions. These are called anyway shyness and fear. The speakers of English will have shyness. Oh, if I speak in English, the other persons may find fault with me. That kind of shyness, that kind of fear they will have in their mind internally. They will have such things in their mind. They are called inhibitions. They must avoid them. They must get rid of them. That is there. To speak English right from day one. This is the fourth one is the right one. And now let's move on to the other questions. 105. Any written work in the classroom, okay, must be preceded by proper preparation at home. Any written work must be preceded by proper preparation at home? No. Must not be given to all people in the classroom? No. Must be preceded by enough oral work in the classroom. This is very important. Only after the oral work is given, the written work must be given to the children, to the students. After the oral work, enough oral work, written work should be given. So this third one is the right one and must be followed by enough oral work in the classroom. And fourth one is there must be followed by enough oral work. No, not must be followed means after this. After the written work, oral work, no. Before the oral work only written work is. After the oral work is only written work should be given. Not after the written work, oral work. So here it is followed. This is there. So that's why this is wrong. First one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. And now let's move on to the next question. How many syllables are there in the word machinery? Machinery. To find out the syllables means the sounds of the word. You must cut the word into syllables. Okay. Machinery. Okay, let me give that here. Ma, she, na, ri. Ma, she, na, ri. How many sounds are there? Ma, 1. She, 2. Na, 3. 4. 4 syllables are there in that word. And now let us do that. 5 wrong, 2 wrong, 3 wrong, 4 correct. Right. And now let's move on to the next question. 107. The teacher must avoid the following types of questions while testing comprehension. Testing comprehension. Comprehension means, you know very well, comprehension, a passage is given and you have to read this passage and you have to answer the questions given below. This is called comprehension. This is very, very important. This kind of question is being given in almost all the competitive examinations. So in these comprehension questions, what must not be given, what must be avoided means, here options are given. Lower order questions, no. Higher order questions, no. No questions should not be asked. WH questions, no. So lower order questions, higher order questions, WH questions can be given under comprehension, but not these no questions, because the students will just say yes or no. But when you want to write some answer, no, you have to think more vigorously, right? And 107th question. And let's go to the next question. Pupils find it difficult to write correct spelling because, okay, why do the students or pupils find it difficult to write correct spellings? Because what? There are 26 English letters and 44 sounds in the English language. That is the reason. Okay, we have only 26 letters, A to Z. These are called letters. Okay, in the English alphabet, we have A to Z, 26 letters, and these 26 letters will produce 44 sounds. Okay. Of these 44 sounds, 24 are consonantal sounds and 20 are vowel sounds. So of these 20 vowel sounds, again 12 are original vowel sounds and 8 are diphthongs or something like that. Whatever it is, we have 26 letters but 44 sounds we have. And this is why most of the students are finding it difficult to give the correct spelling of certain words. I cannot say all the words, but the spelling of certain words will be very difficult for the students. Okay, so the very first one is the right one, not the second one, not the third one, not the fourth one. Okay, right, first one is going to be your answer and this is the third one, right? And now let's move on to the last round of questions. 109. Identify the word which is not a content word. Content word. We have two kinds of words. Okay, words in the English language are of two kinds. Okay, function words, okay, function words or content words, right? Function words, what are the function words? Pronouns, articles, helping verbs, prepositions, okay, conjunctions, okay, pronouns, articles, helping verbs, prepositions, conjunctions. These 5 are called function words. And nouns, okay, adjectives, okay, verbs, adverbs, these 4 are called content words. Content words are useful to convey the information to others, and function words or structure words help us to convey whatever we want to convey in a systematic way, in a grammatical way. Okay, that is what these words do to us. They help us in that way. Okay, I have made a video on the content words and function words. Please watch that video, and if you can subscribe to my channel, you can watch it. Okay, I cannot waste my time by telling you all these things right now here, right? And here it is not a content word. Book is a content word. Run is a verb, it's a content word. Big is an adjective, it's a content word. It's a noun, it's a verb, it's an adjective. These are all content words. But in is there, it's a preposition. Okay, preposition. All prepositions are function words. They are not content words. So here, this fourth one is the right one because it's not a content word, right? And the last question here is identify the 2 statements that are true in the teaching of a poem. What is that? Let us look at that. What is that true about the teaching of poem? 2 statements that are true. What are the 2 statements true? 2 statements that are true in the teaching of poem. A poem should be experienced but not taught. That is right. The teacher must plunge into the poem. That is right. The poem should be taught exhaustive. No. The teacher should get her pupils to write poetry. No. So A, B are right. Okay. Right. A and C wrong. A and B are right. A and D are wrong. B and C are wrong, right? And only the second one is the right one. These two are only the right one about the teaching of a poem. A poem should be experienced but not taught. Okay, you have to read it and you have to experience it. You have to enjoy it, right? And the teacher must plunge into the poem. And whenever the teacher is to teach that poem, the teacher has to plunge into the depth of that poem, or that into the mind of that poet, and teach that poem. So that is the way of teaching a poem, right? With this video comes to an end, right? Dear DSC candidates, thank you so much for watching this video, and with another beautiful video I shall be back to you. Until then, bye. See you, all of you.